they're cutting the pieces for the windows now. So this is going to go around the window, kind of bonds in there. The glass is actually going to glue onto this part right here. I'll just go ahead and show you what it looks like after it's installed. But let's get all 4 of the windows trimmed and 2 of the back windows trimmed and bond them all in at the same time. That's it. And for sure we're going to prime today, right? We've been talking about it. Yeah,
definitely. This one, hopefully we get there too.
So we get not hopefully, I'm focused today. Today's the day we set for the true deadline. So there's a hard line in the bondo dust. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is sweep up and clean up a bit before I even do anything else. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
Good. All right, so we can be thankful for the small victories. I seen Daryl doing some stuff down in his welding area, and I was like, oh, do you need a hand to lift the body to get that tank in, or what do you need? He looked at me and gave me the look. What are you talking about? I already got that done before you got here. So sometimes it's just nice to have somebody that knows what they're doing. So the tank's in. You got to drill the sides of the frame. The frame is 3/16, so it's got thick enough to put bolts in. So this will get a bed cover. This is the bed cover that goes on that. Been sitting here for a little bit, a little dusty, but put the door on. But we can start putting that together, and we can start little by little getting this thing moving ahead and going forward. Yeah, I had to come back and check just to see how thorough he was. So we got to lift the body to get that on, and take the body bolts loose. So these are the body bolts here. You can see body bolts under the seat. Under the seat, the upholstery just drops in. Well, guess what? It's bolted down and tightened up. So that's the way it should be. I think I'm going to go ahead and, at this point, we can go ahead and put that bed cover on, put the door on. Wiring is about buttoned up. We just got to, yeah. I might come up here. Boy, I need to finish up my body shop DIY, but I might come up here. I'm getting kind of excited. I want to get this.
Now we couldn't do it. Now it washed it out after a big rain.
Okay, so we're having lunch. Lunch at Herschel's. There's Marvin showed up late.
He's got a tractor with
Herschel was trying to give me that last pork chop,
you going to have to
but I knew Marvin was about to show up any time, so I just licked it and we gave it to him.
Don't you have to get gravel to fill in the big ruts and stuff?
Well, we hauled some in already and the water's moved it. So we got to try to pull up the water spread, and we're going to try to pull it back in the hole. It should be plenty there. We put, 2-3 truckloads there.
Yeah, so they're making more work for me. I got to straighten out the gravel in the driveway.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, why don't I just bring my tractor over there and my box blade and stuff, and we'll do it.
Yeah, I understand.
And visit.
I understand what you're talking about.
And Marvin says I'm not reliable.
No, I didn't say that. I said you don't know when, what, or where, or how come, or what for.
That,
Oh. What we need to do is get the excavator to your house and move some trees someday, somehow, some way.
Yeah. In fact, I found. Right now, I'm just using the grapple and a dump trailer I borrowed, just hauling stuff.
Oh, there's a dump truck over there too.
Don't want no dump truck.
You just want the.
No, 2 things, Bob, and that'd blow your mind. I mean, you wouldn't remember which one you said. So now, if we just stick with one thing, like the excavator, and we don't tractor, nothing, then.
Okay, so now y'all know why my life is so confused. I come up here, and y'all pick on me always.
well, I didn't slur you yet.
You do it off
You
camera.
bleep me out of it right now.
Okay. Well, here's your last shot there, Marvin. You want to give me another good one?
Another good one. I don't know what another one is.
Hey,
What do you got there?
don't bother me. He's eating a fresh
Well,
pork chop. Look at there.
Oh, I like the other one. There you go. Go get that other
He
one.
got the other one in there
Yeah.
too.
Well, I thought I'd chew on this one.
All right, well, I better go back to work.
Yep.
Finish the BS over here. We were talking bull. You do have a bull you're going to let me breed with, right?
Yeah.
So if Ann watches this, which she never does watch him, she had a nightmare about me getting cows now.
Good job, sir.
Yep. All right.
Hey,
So it's lunch at Herschel's.
They're good.
So if you're ever in Flippin, during lunchtime on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and maybe Friday, maybe Monday, maybe Fridays, but Tuesdays and Thursdays generally, you gotta stop at Herschel's. Herschel's. I'm gonna get you a sign. Herschel's place.
we're going to have to stay to Arkansas. Quit checking on me about restaurants.
That's what my grandson said. You know, we went up there. Hudson came by. He couldn't believe it. We came up here to just say hi.
He had a good time.
Then we come back, and then the table's all set with the plates and everything. And he said, Grandma, it was like a restaurant, and it was really good. I forget what I think Herschel had. What'd you have? Roadkill possum that day or something?
Grandma wanted to know my recipe.
Yeah. So, okay, enough fun. I got to go back to work.
Hey, God
Eat.
bless you.
And it's even air conditioned in here.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
we
like
got
a
the little
restaurant.
110 air conditioner
Yeah,
blowing.
it's awesome. All right, we're mixing the polybond. You got it figured out? You got them in?
I got one set in. I figured this would be enough to do both, but it wasn't.
I was in the glass shop, so I missed out on that. So
Well,
if I
this
go,
one's done.
If I go look, and it's gonna be pretty.
Huh?
It's gonna be pretty when I go look.
I hope so.
Comment. Make a comment right now. What do you think? How's Brian? Let's grade Brian. Can you do a thumbs up and a comment? Give him a score, 1 to 10. We're gonna see how you score. Here it is. All right. Well, that's not bad. That's pretty clean. That's in there where it goes. All right. I like that. When it dries, we'll do a little bit of body work on it. That's gonna work. All right, so we needed to do that before we put primer on it, but I like it. So we're going with the pastry chef technique, huh? You like that technique?
Yeah. It's definitely a lot better than
Put it
trying
in the
to...
bag, cut the bag. Here, let me go over here.
Kind of made it a little bit too
So
big,
we got
but
ukum putty going on. So you kind of jam it all in there, stick it in there. And there you go. Make sure that we got all these trimmed out good so that it fits like it goes. Back one's ready. All sanded. Sanding is a good thing. If you don't sand it, especially if you don't sand the white gel coat, there's still some residue from the mold release agent on it. There's a good chance that it will delaminate. All right, we've been talking about it long enough. You getting some primer on there? Looks like that primer gun don't work with a flip.
nope.
So maybe we need to get a better primer gun. But anyway, getting primer on. So it's your first one.
Huh?
This is your first one.
Yep.
There it is. He didn't solo yet, but we'll get second one done tomorrow. And then not too bad. I think we're in day 9 DIY. So the DIY foreman is hoping to turn it over pretty soon. But I'm getting it done. Hey Brian, is this fair to say? This is DIY day 9, right?
Yeah.
So if Brian can do it, anybody can do it?
No.
No. but Brian has learned how to build a car. So the second one's faster, the third one's quicker than that, the fourth one, and then there's a place where you just try to figure out how to do it better.
Yep.
So we're getting there.